World War I marked the advent of submarine warfare as a potent and disruptive force. As submarines posed a significant threat to naval and merchant vessels, the need for effective anti-submarine warfare tactics became paramount. This video explores the development, challenges, and tactics employed in anti-submarine warfare during the First World War. 1. The U-boat threat. The German U-boats, or submarines, emerged as a formidable threat to Allied shipping. Their ability to operate beneath the surface of the ocean and strike without warning challenged traditional naval strategies and presented a new dimension to maritime warfare. 2. Depth charges and depth charge throwers. The development of depth charges, explosive devices designed to sink or damage submarines, was a crucial innovation in anti-submarine warfare. Depth charge throwers, known as Y-guns or K-guns, were introduced on ships to launch depth charges at varying distances from the vessel, increasing the chances of hitting a submerged U-boat. 3. Convoys and escort ships. Convoy systems, where merchant ships traveled in groups escorted by naval vessels, proved to be an effective anti-submarine tactic. The presence of escort ships armed with anti-submarine weapons, such as depth charges and deck guns, deterred U-boat attacks and provided protection to the vulnerable merchant fleet. 4. Submarine nets and minefields. Coastal defenses and key naval bases employed submarine nets to physically obstruct the passage of enemy submarines. Additionally, minefields were strategically placed to create hazardous zones, making it perilous for U-boats to navigate certain waters. 5. Sonar technology. The development of sonar, an acronym for sound navigation and ranging, revolutionized anti-submarine warfare. Sonar allowed ships to detect underwater objects, including submarines, by emitting sound waves and analyzing the echoes. This technology significantly enhanced the ability to track and counter submarines. 6. Hydrophones and listening devices. Hydrophones, submerged microphones that could detect underwater sounds, played a crucial role in locating U-boats. Listening devices, often mounted on the hulls of ships, helped identify the distinctive sounds produced by submarines, enabling targeted anti-submarine actions. 7. Airborne surveillance. The use of aircraft for maritime surveillance became instrumental in anti-submarine warfare. Seaplanes and later specialized anti-submarine aircraft patrolled coastal waters and convoy routes, spotting and attacking U-boats with depth charges or bombs. 8. Deciphering U-boat tactics. Understanding and countering U-boat tactics were key elements of successful anti-submarine warfare. As U-boats often relied on stealth and surprise attacks, Allied forces developed counter-strategies, including evasive maneuvers, zigzagging courses, and altering convoy formations to minimize vulnerability. 9. The Battle of the Atlantic. The Battle of the Atlantic, a protracted naval campaign, epitomized the struggle between Allied anti-submarine efforts and German U-boat operations. The introduction of improved tactics and technologies gradually shifted the balance in favor of the Allies, ultimately diminishing the U-boat threat. 10. Legacy and lessons learned. The anti-submarine warfare tactics developed during World War I laid the groundwork for future naval strategies. The lessons learned from countering the U-boat threat influenced subsequent conflicts and contributed to the evolution of anti-submarine technologies and doctrines. The era of World War I witnessed a maritime revolution with the rise of submarine warfare, challenging conventional naval tactics. The development of anti-submarine warfare tactics and technologies during this period marked a crucial chapter in naval history, shaping the way nations would defend against undersea threats in the decades to come. The innovations and strategies born out of this conflict laid the foundation for the modern practices of anti-submarine warfare.